Hey Cliff, let me ask you a question. Why should I start a business? Why would anybody even want to buy anything from me? Well, that's the same question I had. And we're going to talk about it when we get back. I'm CLM II for With Power, the channel that helps find the power within you. Hey, happy Monday. We hope everyone out there had a fantastic weekend. As you know, on the Northeast, the storm has come. Henry, or Henri, as they say, has come and it hit us pretty hard here on the Northeast and had a lot of damage, but of course we all have survived. So, just talking again about why individuals need to start a business. And, you know, a lot of people ask that question, why would anybody want to buy something from me? You know, what is it that I have to sell? And that's always an interesting question because I believe the same thing. I didn't think I had anything that I wanted to sell. I just knew I wanted to sell something. I wanted to offer something to help people, and hopefully it would bring value to them and then they would want to purchase it. So a lot of times people ask that question and I'm here to give you the answer. So let me just give you an example. This past week, I bumped into a colleague of mine. As you know, I'm in higher education, so we're now revving up to go back to school. And last week was the first week that we was able to go into the office. So I'm in my office and one of my colleagues comes by and stops in to say hello. And when the guy walked in, it was a big transformation. I mean, this guy looks completely different. And when I say looking different, not so much looking different in the face, but his body has been transformed. His body is now body beautiful. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, man, look at you. You really have been working out. I mean, I hadn't seen him in almost a year and a half because of the pandemic. And, you know, he just said, yeah. And I said, let me tell you something. Have you been, watching my videos? And he says, you know what, matter of fact, I have been watching your videos. I said, did you download the book? He says, well, I haven't downloaded the book yet, but I definitely will. And I said, you know what? You see what you've done to your body? You see how you've transformed your body? You know how many people would like to know what you did to transform your body because they also want to transform their body? And he wasn't even thinking. I said, yeah. I said, you know what? You can go into personal training just with that knowledge. And a matter of fact, within the book, I have a section where I talk about becoming a personal trainer. There are so many of you out there that have knowledge that other people want, and you don't believe that you have value, but that knowledge is value. When I told him that, he started to think. And hopefully he will go and download the book and take some of my advice. Wants to come and talk to me about what he needs to do to get started. I would definitely lead and guide him, just like I would definitely lead and guide you out there. You have the information. You just have to know and believe that you have value that other people would want to have, other people want to seek. Now, the other reason why it's important that you start your own business, or that it's important that you learn about how to start a business, is because a lot of people will get an opportunity and not be ready for the opportunity. Let me give you an example. I happened to start my public speaking business years ago, almost 20 years ago. I started my public speaking business, probably even longer than that. Just so happened that over the years, I was getting public speaking gigs and doing trainings and teaching people, different skills about public speaking, about customer service, about leadership. And, it worked out pretty well. So I got a job in higher education. And I met one of my close buddies. And we've been close buddies now for 20 years. And he noticed my skills. And he says, you know what? There's a program that needs a coordinator of their debate team. And I think that you'd be great for it. So he recommends me to the director of the program. And director of the program, she got to know me, she got to know my work, and she offered me the job. Now, when programs offer you the job, they are ready to hire you and they're ready to go. But here's what happens a lot of times. Someone sees your skill, they offer you a job, they want to pay you money, and guess what? You're not ready. Because you didn't do the things in order to have all the paperwork done so that when you have to sign the papers with the program, you'll be able to get paid. What do I mean by that? You should have, your tax ID number. You should have yourself either incorporated, or you should be doing business as. You should have all that paperwork done so that when you go to someone who wants to hire you and you start filling out those forms, you have all the information to fill out the forms. Most people are not prepared to do that. And there's a lot of programs out here that have a lot of money and are willing to pay for your skills, but because you're not prepared, you lose out on these opportunities. If I had not started my business prior, I would not probably have gotten that job, because the company or the employer will not do the work for you. When they ask you for something on your business letterhead, you have to have business letterhead. When they actually give them a brochure of what your company does or what you do, you have to be prepared to give them that stuff. When they ask for your tax ID so you can get paid, you have to have that. So these are some of the things that I will be giving to you. Right now, I'm preparing to teach you all those little things that you're not thinking about that can help you start your business. So, it's very, very important that, as I always say, everyone have a side hustle. And if you need to come up with ideas on what your side hustle should be, I need you to go get the book, download it for free. Just go to my website. Here it is, cliffordlmarshall.com. Just go in, download the book for free. It'll give you all of these ideas. And then what I'm doing right now is preparing those individuals who have downloaded the book and now are interested in starting the business. I'm now going to create a webinar. So you want you to look out for that, where I will be talking about all this stuff, where you can ask me questions. I'll give you all this information so that you'll be able to start your business this year before 2021 is over. Remember, the name of the book is 21 money-making businesses for 2021. And you can do it. All right? And you know what it takes. It takes that inner strength. It takes that inner power. So you need to do that with power. And I'm going to give you everything that you need. Well, that's it. Listen, download the book. If you've downloaded the book already, refer the book out to someone else. Have them come to my website and download it. Everyone needs to have their own business because the tax laws are made for small businesses. Let's make this thing happen. All right? There you go. If you like the content, you know what I'm going to ask you to do. You're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Right? You're on Facebook, hit that like button. And don't forget to share this with everybody. If you're on Instagram, hey, follow me. If you're on Instagram, if you're on LinkedIn, hit me up, and we'll become LinkedIn buddies. I'm on all social media. Someone told me to go and get a TikTok account. So I'm about to get my first TikTok account. We'll see what happens. There you go. And I will see you next time.